It's often thought that being a senior product designer is all about the typical tech stuff, clicking, typing, and dragging to create intuitive visual experiences. But every day, I'm reminded that there's much more to it than initially meets the eye. My journey to becoming a senior product designer started several years ago. I found myself fresh out of college thinking I'd dive right into the world of design. But life isn't always that straightforward. Back in college, I majored in a fine arts degree called Art and Technology, where I did things like photography, drawing, and even a little bit of web design. But the real world nudged me into finding the balance between what I loved and what the world needed, and design seemed to be the perfect fusion of both. And because of that, post-graduation turned out to be quite a roller coaster. Full-time design jobs didn't materialize as quickly as I had hoped, and I found myself going into short-term contract roles. It wasn't exactly what I pictured, but those roles introduced me to the many faces of design, many of which were new to me at the time. Anything that I didn't know, I tirelessly Googled, I asked people in my network, or I practiced. So through this, I essentially learned how to learn. One day, one of these contract roles turned into a full-time role at a company called The Crew. At The Crew, we helped women achieve their life goals through peer coaching. And I worked on widely different projects from social media graphics to merchandise to even a little bit of product design. But it wasn't just about the work. It was about the incredible people around me and what I learned from them. Tiffany Dufu, our CEO, stood out as a beacon of inspiration for me. She held people to a higher standard and kept the vision of our company at the forefront. Plus, she was incredible at storytelling and always spoke with such conviction. Her stories always somehow hit home for me, teaching me that it's not about what you do, but it's about how you do it. As the youngest woman on the team, I had many older women to look up to who exemplified this each and every day. And by the end of my experience at The Crew, I was a confident designer. Not because I knew everything there was to know about design, but because I knew that it wasn't about having the answers. It's about being the type of person who can find the answers. So when I felt myself outgrowing my role at The Crew, I jumped right into job searching. I updated my portfolio, updated my resume, and told my network I was out on the job hunt. After applying to a few jobs, my friend Veronica reached out to me out of the blue. She said there was a position at Planned Parenthood's national office that she felt I was a great fit for. My excitement was through the roof, but the position, intimidating to say the least. I did not feel qualified at all, but my friend's faith in me encouraged me to at least submit an application. One phone call, one interview, and one whiteboard challenge later, I was offered the position at Planned Parenthood as a senior product designer. The interview process wasn't that simple, but I think there was one thing that made me stand out and gave me an advantage in the interview process: soft skills. I made it clear in my interviews that the one thing I brought best to the table was my ability to understand and collaborate with different types of people. I explained to them that while I really do hope my portfolio impresses them, that my true value actually lies in who I believe I am as a person. Proactive, compassionate, resilient, and creative. Of course, it's always important to have strong portfolio projects, but when it comes down to who you are as a person and what makes you different, That's what really makes a difference. That's what makes you stand out as an applicant. Do you ask great questions? Are you kind and patient? Do you say the things that nobody wants to say, but that need to be said? Consider the skills you bring best in a social setting. Consider the skills that you think the job might be looking for, and bring those out to the forefront. It depends on the job and industry, but based on my experiences and some of the research on this, some of the best soft skills to have in today's market are the following. Through this, I realized this journey isn't just about the job title. It's about those hidden soft skills, the things that make us not only a better designer, but a better person. Those are the things that'll stick with you no matter where you go in life. So now, as a senior product designer, I look back at how far I've come and all the people who helped me get here. This moment isn't just a one-time event. It feels more like an ongoing tale. And I feel like the best part about a career journey is that the story keeps evolving. There's always more to learn, more to explore, and that's what makes the journey beautiful. If you're looking for additional support or guidance on your journey to becoming a product designer, you can schedule a free one-on-one with me on ADPList. It'd be unrealistic to say that I made it here on my own. Throughout my life, I've had people who gave me genuine care and support. My family, my partner, my friends are just some of the people who have helped me get here. And if you need someone on your side, I'm here to help. You can find my link in the description below, and thanks for watching.